You did it this time, Alex. You asked the community to respond.
I'm doing something interesting that I wanted to pitch to you guys, the viewers. Make a video with me.
But this time, you gave criteria. You made the directions crystal clear.
Just make sure you're not making a sandwich, Teddy.
There will be no sandwich making in this video response. Instead, I know what might save us. I know what will be our savior. This time, we will respond in the most heroic way possible.
Oh my gosh! All this time! That's all it took! A hero can save us!
There's a hero save us.
Hi, I'm Majora T, and I'm here today to help you on my cooking show, A Jar of Tea. This is for Alex. Apparently, he's a professional sandwich maker. So I didn't want to bore him to death with anything about sandwiches. So instead, I thought I'd teach him and you, the viewers, how to make a turbo Gamecube hero. What we're going to need are a French baguette, a serrated knife, and a cutting board, and a toaster oven, and a plate. Let's start with that. So, the funny thing about the GameCube is that it's actually not my favorite console, but it is a favorite console of mine. Did you know that my actual favorite console is, in fact, the Nintendo 64? So about the hero, when you're cutting the hero, make sure you're looking at the cutting board. The last thing you want to do is to chop your hand off. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our attention and put it to the hero and decide how big of a hero do you want to be and go with that. Now, I think I'm just relatively, a modest-sized hero here in the community, plus I want to save the rest of my bread. So I'm going to use this much. And note, the serrated cut cuts at a perfect angle, only matched by that of the spiritual successor to a famous game on the DS, Cooking Papa. Did you know? Cut the bread down the middle. Now we can tell we got a nice little hero going on here. And the funny thing about the Turbo GameCube hero is that it's really quite an array of flavors. So, personally, since I'm a big fan of the Nintendo 64, I like to put on some Zelda Ocarina of Time, my personal first amazing game of my life. Now, I use the Japanese version for extra flavor. Did you know? And then, since Ocarina of Time is great, I know a lot of people look at the N64 and say, oh, Majora's Mask. Well, this is really going to give you the bang for your buck. I mean, you're going to be sitting in those dungeons for a while, so let's go ahead and add that to the sandwich. Now, while Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask are great as they are, they would be nothing without their foundation. So I like to put on Zelda 1 and 2, but since I don't own them, I'm just going to use the Switch. Okay, and while this is really good, I know they want to give you a little more of that flavor, something like the wind. So since we don't have any waking winds here, I'm just going to use a slice of cheese. Just for extra flavor. Now you want to be careful about the LED on the Switch, so I'm going to turn it back over. And I'm going to put my copy of Majora's Mask on because my girlfriend will get mad if I put cheese on the Switch. I think. I like cheddar. All right, cool. So you put the cheese on the sandwich, top it off, get it in your toaster oven. Uh-oh. You know what we do in this situation? 2 halves make a whole. All right, and you turn it on. And you wait. One thing I like to do while I wait for my Turbo Gamecube sandwich is I like to make my personal favorite jar of tea. This is the secret to all behind-the-scenes Majora tea videos. Don't tell anyone it's coffee. Ah, yes, so, your jar of tea should be done momentarily, so you can take your jar of tea and enjoy it. Yes, just watch the tea simmer in the mug. I like to add milk to my tea. Did you know? And momentarily, the sandwich should be done. Yes. Yeah. The Gamecube. Would you look at that? It's hero time, so let's take out our hero, put it on a plate. You don't want to be uncivil now, do you? So, once it comes out of the toaster oven, you'll notice you have a perfectly great Zelda Collector's Edition Hero Sandwich. Yay! My favorite Turbo Hero on the GameCube. So, as you might have imagined, Zelda Collector's Edition is a collection of some Zelda classics. That's right, let me say it again for the camera. Classics! Including the original Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, as well as a playable demo of Wind Waker. The thing about Collector's Edition that I happen to like is that it puts a lot of great Zeldas that you may or may not have played in one nice place. That's not something Nintendo really does with their franchises up until recently with Mario 3D All-Stars. And this was kind of a nice tribute to one of my favorite series. Plus, you don't have to have 3 hands as a bar of entry. But with that being said, I've taught you how to make the Turbo GameCube Hero. Let me know if you tried it. Did you enjoy it? And how much cheese did you add?